5 major principles you should never break because of any woman. Don't ever try to break any of these principles, because when you try to break them, the principles will actually break you and the principle will affect you. Number 1, don't do for a woman what you have never done for yourself. No matter the pressure she gives to you, no matter the begging, no matter the soft talk, no matter the sweet mouth. Never in your life do for a woman what you know you have not done for yourself. There are women that will come, that will tell you, buy me a car. If you have not been able to afford a car and buy a car for yourself, don't ever think of buying a car for a woman. If you have not been able to build a house for yourself, buy a land for yourself, don't ever think of buying a house for a woman. Anything you know you have not done for yourself, don't do it for any woman. Don't ever begin to have the thought, hey, let me train her in school, let me pay her school fees, when you have not trained yourself in school, when you have not paid your own school fees. You want to think that you want to make sacrifice. There are sacrifices you make, you become a foolish person. There are sacrifices you make that sacrifice, and that sacrifice you need no result. The woman you are trying to make this sacrifice for, let me shock you, she has more than extra 5 guys that are still making the same sacrifice for her. That is why she's shining. You think that what you are giving to her is what she's using to do all the things she's doing. No. Don't ever do for a woman what you have never done for yourself. If you try it, reverse will be the case. Number 2, don't ever reveal or tell a woman the total money you have in your account just because you want to be transparent. If you try it, you are a goner. There is a spirit in woman that pushes them to finish what you have. And until that money is finished, you will not have peace. If you do this, you are creating problem for yourself. Just because you want to be a transparent man, so you are telling her the total amount. I'm not saying you should hide things for your partner, but I'm telling you that this is about women, about female gender. There is a spirit that connects them and money. If they know the total you have, there are some of them that are actually good. I'm not talking about good ones or bad ones. No matter how good she is, no matter how bad she is, don't allow a woman to know the total you have. When a woman knows the total you have and knows what you have spent so far and knows the one you kept behind, you are creating a problem for yourself. And especially when that woman is a bad woman, you are creating a very big problem for yourself. Everything she have not been able to do before will start coming up. All the agenda she have in her heart, she have not been able to do before. The things she have asked you to do, you have not been able to do before will start coming. And until that money finishes, all those things she's highlighting for you will not stop. Or else, she will squeeze face, she will cause problem, she will become unhappy and make you unhappy. Number 3, do not allow a woman to influence you to do anything. Don't take any step because of a woman's influence. Don't do anything because of a woman's influence. Either doing it to yourself or doing it to her or doing it to anybody. There are women that will come around you, that will influence you, all right, to do something for their brother. They will influence you to do something for their sister. They will influence you to do something, all right, to anybody. It may not even be her family member. Don't do anything because of a woman's influence. Do you know why? Women are influenced by their emotion. Women are ruled by their emotion. Almost 95% of ladies of female gender, it is the emotion that controls them. It is the emotion that rules them. Emotion rules over female gender. So anytime she's pushing you to do something, she want to press you, you are trying to calm down, to take your own decision, to have a second thought on that particular thing, and she's pressuring and persuading, all right, with different kinds of trick. Don't do it, no matter the trick. She may not like it. She may squeeze face. She may tell you that you don't love her. No problem. You are not a bad guy. You are trying to do the right thing, because by the time you do the wrong thing, by following that her push, and at the end a problem happens, she will still blame you that you are the cause. You know that women does not take blame. It is in their nature. They don't like taking anything like a blame at all. So be very careful. Don't take a decision or take a step or execute anything or a project just because a woman is influencing you. If you do that, it will bounce back on you and is not going to be good at all. Number 4, never allow a woman to lead you, especially in marriage and relationship. A woman can be a leader in an office. A woman can be a leader in a secular world. A woman can actually be a leader in the government. But God did not make a woman a leader in relationship and marriage. There is order. The Bible says, as Christ is to the church, his husband to the wife and to the family. As Christ is to the church, as the church looks up to the Christ, same with families, wife look up to the husband. There is a head, there is a hierarchy. Anytime you allow a woman to lead you, you will end in shame. The first time that Adam allowed Eve to lead him, by how? God actually gave Adam instruction on what to do in the Garden of Eden, what to eat and what not to eat. But Eve came with sweet mouth and said, my husband, please eat. I ate it and it was very sweet. And Adam ate. That was influence. A woman knows how to influence you. And imagine that your wife serves you food you don't want to eat, and she start putting up crocodile tears. She start crying, please honey, eat now. If you don't eat, I will not like it. The food that I stress myself to cook in the kitchen, that's why you are not eating. When you don't want to eat and you know it's not good for you to eat, don't eat, because of that thing called love in quotes. When you give that chance and a woman begins to lead you, you will lose many things. There is no marriage or relationship that a woman leads that marriage will not end in a bad way. Any marriage or relationship that a woman becomes the leader, it becomes a problem. And this is why marriage does not last, all right, in other countries outside Africa, because most of the time, woman has the upper hand in the marriage, and that's why the marriage does not last. It is against the order of God. It is against the instructions of God. It is against the principles of marriage biblically. So when you allow a woman to lead you, wherever you are, it will affect you. It will lead you in a way that you will offend God, you will offend yourself, you will offend your ancestors, and you will offend your destiny. And even your generation will be ashamed of you. Number 5 principle you must not break. Never spend your last card because of a woman. Because you want to show her love. Say, babe, you know this is the last card I have. I want to spend it on you. I can spend even my last card in my pocket. The last savings you have, your home and abroad, your account and your purse, you spend all because of a woman, even if it's a girlfriend or a wife. When you do that, you sell your lands to just spend on a woman for something that is just earthly, for something that cannot bring return, that is not an investment that you can actually monitor to get a return. You spend your all. By the time it finishes, let me announce to you that that woman will still leave you, no matter how good he is. And if she's a good person and she refuses to leave you, maybe she stays with you, she will show you pepper. It is either she will leave you or she will stay with you and she will suffer you. This is the only option. When you get broke tomorrow because you are spending your last card for a woman, it's either she will leave you for a man that is doing better than you, for a man that has more money than you, for a man that can take care of her and make sure can fund her bills, or she will stay with you and make sure that she suffers you. She will make sure you have no peace. Because let me tell you, women are not wired to stay in an environment where money is not flowing. Women are not wired to stay in an environment where things are not there. All right? When God created Eve, let me tell you, the Garden of Eden was already available. God put her there to eat, not to do anything, to just be looking after the man. The man will come home and give the man food. This is why I tell you that the true marriage that you can see that exists in this world are the marriages you see in the African culture. The Africans, we are the only people that represent a true marriage. But the problem now is that most of our women, they are borrowing culture from countries outside Africa. They borrow white wedding, they borrow different culture. And most of them want to behave like them. They even borrow court wedding. Court, it is tradition that African marriage is based on, not court, not church. Women always go to where life is better. So the best thing you can do for yourself, always make your life better. One of the best way to retain any woman you have, always make your life better. No matter the level you are, as the clock is ticking, as the time is going, as you get older, as she gets older, she's expecting a better life day after day. That's why I tell you that a woman can actually love you the way you are, but she cannot love you if you remain like that. So don't think that you want to show her love. You want to be a good man. You want to show that you care too much to spend your last card. If you get broke, she will go to where life is better. To whose sense is given, brain is expected. I pray that you learn something from this video. If you like this video and you watch to this moment, give me a thumbs up. Share this video to everyone around you, to all your contacts, so that other people out there will get to watch this video and learn something that is important that they needed to learn. And drop a comment in the comment section and say, thank you, Lucky, for this information. If you have not subscribed to this channel, please kindly subscribe. To you that have subscribed, I say God bless you. And if you have experience on the things I've just said, please kindly highlight it and drop it right there in the comment section. Somebody will read it and that person as well will be blessed. I've actually recommended some similar videos, as you can see them right there on your screen, and I'm trusting God as you watch them, more knowledge will be imparted. Bye for now. See you in my next video.